Hello and welcome to Aquarius Rising Tarot. This message is for Aries. We're going to be looking at a love reading for the energies of October, like early October here, the first couple weeks. But honestly, whenever you come to this video, that is the time that I ask Spirit to make it resonate and be just what you need. So, interesting. Okay, so this is going to be a you and them reading. We will be looking at your energy on this side and your person's energy over here. This can be anyone who is on your mind, who you are thinking of when you listen to these videos. Trust your intuition. You know who your person is. You know if you're in a divine connection. You know. Wow. Okay. You know who you're connected to, and this can be someone you've been in a past connection with. This is someone you're presently connected to. It can even be someone you haven't met yet. Sometimes we are connected to someone from a past life, or just like a deeply spiritual connection, but we can feel them. And we can feel their energy, and we sense that connection. So I sense the connection of my divine counterpart for years before we actually met. And then when I met him, I was like, oh, there you are. I know you. So, wow. Okay, we've got some powerful energies coming through here, Aries. This is very exciting. So go ahead and pull one more for your final outcome, since Spirit gave me 4 for the final outcome of your person. And we're just going to jump into this and see what Spirit chooses to reveal. So, in the heart of the matter, you have the Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning and way of thinking. This is a new beginning in communication. This is a new beginning of just having total clarity, knowing what you want, knowing what you're about, taking a stand for what matters to you, speaking up. Just, you are in your truth. You are in your honesty. You are aware of who you are. You're aware of what you want, and you're willing to release things that don't serve you and go boldly forward into what truly matters, what captures your mind, what captures your heart, what is truly yours, what you know to be yours. It's almost like, I don't know, this just feels like a very powerful kind of destined energy, as if for months, maybe even years, you have been building up to this moment of this fresh new beginning and this total clarity. We had the full moon in Aries yesterday, and it was the harvest moon. So that's particularly significant for anyone who is Aries in their chart, but it's significant for anyone because the full moons, they affect us all. It doesn't have to be in your sign for it to have an impact on you. But Aries, you did have the full harvest moon in your sign. So many of you are, in a sense, reaping right now, of coming into the fullness right now, harvesting right now, completing right now, something you began way back in March, April, around the time of your birthday. The Aries new moon was March 24th, and the Spirit just said it's significant to let someone know that something you began around towards the end of March is going to be fulfilled. It's coming into completion. You can trust in that. You can trust in your senses and your intuition. So anyway, this is, for you, this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. It's an energy of thought. It's an energy of communication. But that's the energy you are in right now. It doesn't need to be your person's sign or anything like that. It can be if that's significant for you. But the energy of it is a focused thought, focused communication, knowing what you want, knowing who you are, knowing how you want to move forward, and willing to release anything that doesn't serve you. Like, that's where you are right now. The heart of the matter for your person is the Magician. So I often see Aries and Gemini energy in this. I know Gemini is the Lovers and Aries is the Emperor, but this is one of the first cards in the major arcana. So I see Aries in the first few cards, just that Aries energy, that energy of beginnings. And the reason that Gemini was brought to my mind right now, and I always trust that, when I saw the Magician, I thought of Merlin, like, and wizards, and I always get like a Gemini vibe from that. So anyway, that's significant for someone. But all the aces are represented here. So you're going to see the water, you're going to see the pentacles, you're going to see the swords, and you're going to see the wands. All the aces are represented here. And this magician, this person right now, this is your person, they have this connection on their mind, and they are doing everything right now, subconsciously or subconsciously. They want to manifest you back into their life. That's just the way Spirit said it. So if this is someone that you haven't met yet, then maybe it's a past life connection. If it's someone that you are connected with, maybe you haven't been as close lately, but and if it's someone from the past, it's possible that it's very positive energy. So it's a very positive person. It's possible that someone is trying to manifest you just closer into their life. They want to know you better, Aries. They want to be closer to you. They feel like a deep connection. They feel, in a sense, that there's something very powerful here. They can't let go. They can't release. Even if you all just met, you're on their mind like all the time. Do you see this infinity symbol here? This is that divine connection. This is a connection where there is no beginning and no end. This is one of my twin flame, divine connection, soulmate kind of cards. But there's someone who is thinking about you, and they're using every ace in the deck. So that's the Ace of Cups, which is so much love. That is the Ace of Wands, which is a passionate new beginning. The Ace of Swords, which you have here, which is clarity and communication. And the Ace of Pentacles, which is a prosperous, abundant new beginning that can last, like stand the test of time. This person, in whether it's conscious or subconsciously, they are using everything they've got to manifest you in. And if it's someone you haven't met yet, they are thinking about you. They are looking for you. They are searching for you. Somebody really just feels that energy of their Aries and wants them in their life. And so they are manifesting in just a huge way. So for your daily life, we have the Queen of Pentacles. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You might be connected to someone of one of those signs, but it's also the energy that you're in. This is doing very well. This is financial abundance, prosperity, focus, clarity, nurturing. This is a very generous queen. She really just has an abundance and is aware of her abundance and takes care of those that she loves, but she takes care of herself too. This is not like a self-sacrificing kind of, I give you all I have and there's nothing left for me. This is a caring for the people you love out of your abundance. So you're nurturing others, but you're also nurturing yourself, and you're really owning that, you're honoring that. If you've begun like a new venture, especially with the Ace of Swords, if you begun something that's in communications or anything like that, teaching or any of that kind of air, like and honestly the air signs, it can be transportation, it can be any sort of thing. That's just what they're speaking right now. But if you've begun something new, either communicating with someone that you really are interested in, really care about, or even like a new work or a new study, it is very prosperous. This is very fruitful. This is going to build. This is going to bear fruit. This is going to come to something. It already is, because this is your daily life. You're seeing the potential. You're feeling that. So it's a very positive energy that you're in. And it's very interesting because your person over here is in this King of Cups energy. That is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. If that's significant, that is fine. But it's really just where your person is in their heart. This King really opens up their heart. This King is comfortable with their emotions. Now, the King of Cups doesn't always speak everything that is happening, but the King of Cups has a well of emotion and feeling and understanding. So I'm getting this sense that someone feels a lot for you, even if it hasn't fully been communicated yet. Someone is just feeling so much. and they're opening themselves up. I get a sense, because we started out with this very cerebral kind of card. This is a very much a kind of thinking, manifesting sort of card. And then we move straight into the cups, which is a very emotional, open, soft, sweet, kind, generous, loving energy. There's something about you and about knowing you, Aries, that has gotten this person out of their head and into their heart space. And they're really in their heart about you. They're really thinking about you. And this is their daily life. So I'm just getting a sense that wherever they're at, whatever they're doing, they just pause and they just kind of think about you. They could even be dreaming about you. Things are bringing them in, you into their awareness, and they're just feeling you. So in your heart space, we have the Nine of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and it is Wands energy. This is traditionally kind of like the wounded warrior. This is someone who has taken a stand for what they're passionate about, what they love, what they want, and they're getting so close. Like they're just about to like achieve that goal, and they're kind of taking that one last stand. And they might feel like tired, or they might feel like they've been through a lot, or they might feel unsure if they can trust, or if they can do this, if they have the energy, but they are taking the stand. They just reminded me of that saying that it's like to be brave doesn't mean that you are not afraid. To be brave means that you're afraid, but you do it anyway. With this card coming up, you might be a little afraid to love. You might be a little afraid to trust in this connection, in this person, just because you've been hurt in the past. You've been through some things. You might be a little guarded, but you're gonna go for it anyway. It's like you're facing your fears. You're willing to trust. You're willing to love. You're willing to take those steps in this connection. You're willing to move forward. You're a little unsure. You might not be sure how your person feels about you. You might not be sure if you take the stand and go after this love, which you're passionate about. You're not sure if you're going to be hurt, or if you're going to, or if everything is going to work out. You don't really know, but you're willing to go for it. You're willing to go for it no matter what. And it's possible in the past that you had been protective of your heart, that you had been protective of yourself. You may have even held someone at a bit of a distance because you were afraid to trust, you're afraid of getting hurt again, but you're not afraid anymore. And you're willing to take that step. And even if you are, even if you do have those concerns, even if you do have those fears, it's not holding you back anymore. So that's what I'm saying. When I say you're not afraid anymore, it doesn't mean that you don't have reservations or that you were sure how things are going to turn out, but you're willing to face those fears. You're willing to step into this. You're willing to love. You're willing to move passionately forward and communicate and give this a try. You're willing to risk it. You're willing to risk it, Aries. And because this love is so strong that even if it isn't exactly what you think it should be, or even if it might not turn out exactly the way you hope, it's like you're willing to take the chance. You're willing to trust in this. The person you care about is so important to you, and you're so passionate about them. You're willing to take this stand. So I hope that makes sense. That's a lot that came through this card, but I really get a sense that you're willing to move forward with someone, and even if you're not sure how it's going to turn out, you want to go for this. You want to go for it. And for your person, we have the Three of Pentacles in their heart space. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this is collaborating with someone. This is building something with someone. This is the twos is when you're making decisions, and when you get to the threes, the decision is made, and you're willing to begin something. It's a fresh new beginning. It's tentative. When you get into the fours, you're really onto that planning phase, and really, sure about what you're doing, and really focused. But with the threes, it's like the new ideas are just beginning. So it's really just that sense that somebody really sees the potential with you. They want to give it a go. They want to talk to you about it. They want to see if there's something there. And I feel like they want to know if you're still guarded. If this is somebody, this is specific, this is not for everyone, okay? But if you've been guarded in the past, Aries, this person wants to talk to you and ask now, are you open to this? Are you open to this? That's very specific for someone. But someone wants to move forward with you, and they want to know if you're open to moving forward with them. So they're very curious about that. I get a sense they're even going to come out and ask and talk to you about that. But they are trying to manifest you into their life, but they're not really sure at this point if you're going to join in. But they really do want to begin to build something with you, something that is lasting. This is the first few pentacles and the 10 of pentacles. They see the potential for something very, very long term, very, very positive, that they want to know, like, do you want to try? Do you want to go for it? So with the intentions energy and what's your actions, maybe your intentions aren't always your actions. It's how you feel. It's what you may not know, what you may not be aware of. But for you, we have the 9 of Pentacles. That's interesting too. That's 2 nines. That's significant for someone. And 2 nines adds up to 18, which is also a 9. So that's 3 nines. So if 9 is a specific number for you, that's a confirmation for someone. But you have the 9 of Pentacles. This is someone who's really good on her own. She's working on her things, which is very interesting because you have the Queen of Pentacles as well. You are doing really well on your own. You are. It doesn't necessarily mean you want to be on your own. It just means that you're confident in yourself. You're confident in what you've accomplished. Money is good for you, Aries. Abundance is good. If you're not seeing it right now, it's coming towards you. You are going to have some very positive, productive finances come through. Just from things that you're working on and things that you're doing on your own. But I do get a sense that you miss somebody. I'm just seeing that with her. It's almost like this is the oddest thing. I feel like this is traditionally like a falcon, and I've heard just from some studies and some readers that she's like a falcon trainer. But oddly, I'm seeing her holding like a bird that's a messenger bird, and putting like a little message on that bird and sending it out. And it's very interesting. It's like there's just this willingness to communicate. I do feel like she's missing someone, and she's thinking about someone, and she's sending out messages. If she's not actually physically sending out messages, emotionally, spiritually, psychically, she is sending out messages to someone that she's open. She's open. I'm just getting really strongly, Aries, that you're open now when in the past you might have really had some things you needed to work on your own. You're open to this now. So with your person, we have the 6 of Wands. This is a homecoming after a battle. This is returning. I do get the sense that your person has been through some things that when I see this card, I almost get the sense that maybe they had some personal battles to fight, or maybe they had some things that they had to go through in their life, things they had to deal with, things they had to face, but they've realized what they've needed to realize. They're passionate about what they want, and now they're returning to, well, honestly, with this being a love reading, to you. And they want you to see who they are. They want you to see what they've accomplished. They want you to see what they have to offer. They're feeling very positive. They're feeling very confident. And I'm not sure that this person was really, really confident in the past. There has been a transformation. There has been a shift. There's been a very specific shift in the energy of this person towards you and towards this connection. I'm not sure that they felt confident that if they came towards you, they'd be accepted. I'm not sure that they felt in the past that they even had enough to offer to this. They had some personal battles to fight. They had some things to work through, but now they're returning back, and they want to connect, they want to talk, they want to show you what they've accomplished, and they really see like a tremendous potential here. This is a card of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, so that's a very fiery energy they're in, or moving towards their fiery Aries. So I do see a return, and like I said, that does not need to be a person from the past. If there's somebody from the past you don't want to come back, you don't even have to worry about that. Like, you get to make your choices about your life. You know, if you want somebody new, you can manifest somebody new. That is all up to you. You design your life. You design your path based on what you think about, based on what you desire deep down, based on what you believe is possible. You create your own path. So you never have to worry about, if you don't want to reunite with somebody, you don't reunite with them. Reuniting is two people being very positive and very excited about getting together. So you never really have to worry about that. If it's somebody from your past that you don't want to see again, you don't even have to worry about that. In that sense, I get it in more like someone that you felt a connection to, and sometimes it's someone you haven't even met. There are people, because we are eternal spirits, we are eternal souls. This life path is just one part, like this human body is just one small part of everything that we are. There is a part of us that is eternal. There is a part of us that is connected with all that is source, all that is divine. And in that part, we have that, that higher self. We have, whether you call them past lives or divine counterparts, whatever you have, soulmates. You have people that you've connected to. You have people you come into this life just to meet up with. You may not have even met your person, and that's very specific for someone, but you know them, you feel them. And they have gone through many things in this life, but it's all been leading them to you and back to you, because there's a part of their soul that knows you and waits for you like no one else knows you. Like they really feel you and you feel them. So I'm getting several messages, so please just take the one that's yours and don't even worry about the rest. So in our potential outcome here, this is really interesting. You are going to be getting an offer. It's going to be unexpected. I have two cards of you being a little bit guarded, Aries. You have been hurt. You have had some hurt, whether it be in this connection or other connections. You have faced some disappointments. You have faced some challenges. There's a part of you that is not even sure that if this offer comes in, what are they saying? You're just not expecting it. So there's a part of you that knows and is aware that this is the Ace of Cups again, that this Ace of Cups is here. But there's a part of you that is almost not even willing to let yourself see or feel it just because of everything you've been through. There's a small part of you that's almost not willing to even hope in this, because you've been through so much and you faced so many disappointments, and you've looked into things in your life and it just hasn't been what you had expected it to be, and you really put your hope and faith and times into certain people and into certain situations, and it just didn't turn out to be what you hoped or what you expected. So now this Ace of Cups is coming towards you, and you almost don't even know that you can take it, or if it's real. It's hard for you to believe, because you've just been through so much. But I do see that Ace of Cups coming towards you. I do see you opening up. I do see you moving forward. Oh, also this is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, so that is cup energy. The reason why I see you reaching for that cup and moving forward is because we have the card of the Chariot here. This is Cancer energy, but this is moving forward. This is things. You have two cards here, which is really interesting, because you go from this point of being all on your own, you're willing to communicate, you're a little guarded, you've been through some things, and then all of a sudden, It's a huge shift. It's a huge shift. I feel it has a lot to do with the full moon that we had last night. All of a sudden, you're all ready to go forward. It's like you had this something just really light up, and this sense of awareness that you want this. And I do see the divine connection, the with the with the sphinxes here, with the black and the white, with the kind of the yin yang here, the conscious, the unconscious, the masculine, the feminine. It's like you're really finding that balance in yourself, and you're having this awareness of the connection, and you're ready to go. Like you're ready to move forward. With the Eight of Wands, things could go from being like you're just sitting here thinking about some things you've been through, not really sure. All of a sudden, this Ace of Cups comes in, this message of love, and you turn your head, you look at it, you put your arms down, you open up your heart space, you open up your heart chakra, because Cancer, the Chariot, that energy is just wide open. Do you see how he's got his arms here at his sides? His heart space is completely open. You open your heart to this, and you move forward. It's almost like someone's going to say, do you want to give this a try? And you're like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. And things could happen so fast at that point. Once you really open up your heart space, it is going to surprise you. I see you being very surprised by this, Aries. This is Eight of Wands. This is messages coming in. This is talking. This is communication. This is things moving really quickly. Like once you make that decision, I just see you maybe talking all night, the messages flying back and forth. It's very exciting. It's very fun. Your heart is open. Your mind is lit up. You're feeling just this love and this passion. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is fiery passion. And your final outcome card, we have the Empress, which is the card of divine feminine. It's a card of Taurus. It's a beautiful, abundant, prosperous new beginning. It's choosing to start fresh, and it's knowing who you are, being in your divine energy, owning who you are. So I feel like it's been such a journey, and you've been through so much, and you've been hurt. There's times you've been tired. There's times you've been wounded. There's times you've been not sure if you can move forward with this. But then you come into this just beautiful clarity of knowing who you are, knowing what you want, and being in your divine energy, and being willing to begin something new. And it could happen very surprising and very quickly for you. So for your person over here, this is really, really intense energy. Somebody is feeling very deeply about you. So the first card that we have is the Three of Swords. It's a very heavy energy. So for Aries person, and for Aries, your person has suffered a lot more from missing you and loving you, and anything that has gone wrong between you. Like they have agonized it and suffered over it far more than you realize. Like far more, because I get that they aren't really communicating this. They feel like a lot of love, but I feel like they've almost been quiet about it, because there's some things that happened. There's some things that went down that just devastated them. It could be in this connection, it could be in other connections, but they faced some heartbreak, and I see that's the battle that they've been through. It's like they've been overcoming this heartbreak, and they've spent some time just thinking too much about the things that hurt, thinking too much about the things that were painful, thinking too much about the things that went wrong. And yet the last three cards we have here are the Lovers, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool. So it's a very heavy energy that your person was in. They were hurt a lot more deeply than you realize. If this is someone you're separated from, or someone that you haven't been in communication with, or someone you haven't even met yet, there's things that they've been through that have been kind of devastating for them, and they've had a lot of trouble just forgetting those things. But I'm telling you, if there's a cross watcher watching this, you can release that. The energy is here, the love is here. You have been wounded, you have been hurt, but it's opened you up. It's opened up your heart space. It's opened you up and made you more capable of a much higher vibration of love. And now you're healing, and now you're being restored. Your person is healing, your person is being restored. And it's this love that is healing to them. No matter what they've been through, they can't deny this. We have the Lovers here. This is Gemini energy. We have the Knight of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And then we have the Fool. As I said, the early cards with the major arcana, I get a lot of Aries energy with them because that's just the beginning. I also feel Aquarius a lot in this one. That's personal to me as a reader. It's different for everyone, but just because this is doing your own thing, this is being, in a sense, being fearless, just jumping in to the earth, the earth plane, or jumping into a connection, or jumping into a new beginning. Your person has been hurt, and it slowed them down, and they went away, and they had to get through some things. They had to face some personal battles, but I see them returning because they cannot get this love off their mind. They cannot get their Aries off their mind. They want to start something fresh. They want to start something new. This is communication. This is passionately rushing in and just saying it all, telling you how they feel. They might tell you that some things that went down, if this is someone you've been previously connected to, they might tell you that they were hurt more than they let on, and more than you realized, or that they have been hurt in the past. But they feel that this connection is divine, and this is really going to take you by surprise, Aries, because we have the Knight of Wands that just comes passionately rushing in, and then we have the Eight of Wands for you. So these messages, they might just come flying in very unexpected, very quickly, but it's going to be about someone realizing that you are the one they want to be with, and wanting to make a fresh start with you. They want something completely new. They want to release the past. They want to release old energies. They want to start something new. They want to start something fresh. This person is manifesting this divine connection. And here with the final outcome, we have the Lovers, which is the divine connection, and then the Fool, which just starts like a fresh new cycle. So there's been a major shift in your person, a powerful dynamic shift from being in this kind of painful sort of energy to having this healing, loving awareness of who you are and who they want to be with. They're very excited about you. They're very attracted to you. I mean, with the Knight of Wands, they can't hold back. That is just a very passionate energy. They want to be with you, and they want to be with you right now. They don't want to wait. This is like a very active, very very intense, very fiery energy. And as I said, this might be more new for this person. This might be a side of themselves they don't really show, but it's something you have definitely brought out in them. And they do feel like you are the one. They do feel like you are the one, and they're going to tell you that. And I do feel like it's going to take you by surprise. But someone definitely wants to be with you, and they're gonna talk to you and ask you if you wanna give this a go. So I hope you hear my cat meowing, but I don't want to pause this and go get him because we're so close to the end here. But I'll bring him around in other videos. But I do hope that this spoke to you. I do hope that this gives you some of the insight that you need. And if there's something in here that specifically spoke to you, Aries, I am, for the month of October, going to be doing a special fall promotion where I'm going to be doing 31 minutes for $31. So normally my 30-minute readings are $40. So anyway, I'll be putting that up on my website for $31. You can get 31 minutes. So actually, Yep. And I'm going to be running that through now and through the 31st. So a little bit of a savings, save $9, and the reading will run over 30 minutes, so you get a little more time. And if there's anything that just really speaks to you, something that you want to look a little more into, something that felt like it was yours, just check out my website, AquariusRisingTarot.com. I would love to look into it with you. And I want to thank everyone who's subscribed, connected, commented. I'm so thankful for you all. It has been a blast doing this channel, and I just look forward to connecting with you all more and more. You've got some exciting things coming in here for the month of October, Aries. It's going to take you by surprise, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is very fiery, passionate energy. This is things moving very quickly, and this is someone that you know that you are connected to. This is someone you feel. This is someone that you are going to see and sense and know that it's them. They're the one. There will be no question in your mind. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to y'all soon.